Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush. And today we are back here with the double mana speed mode. And I just couldn't believe that this still works, but I mean, Skeleton, Spectre, Skull Queen decks still really work really well in this game mode. You would think, I mean, I tried creating like an anti-skeleton deck as well, and those can be interesting, but I really found that this type of deck here still works really well because there's like so many different ways to win, and especially if you add in the secret weapon here, the catapult, then it really starts to work. And I do have one sort of anti, or card that can sort of feed off of skeletons and archers in case my opponent has the same strategy, which is the Dark Angel. So between the Dark Angel, the two Spectres, the catapult, and the Skull Queen, you have a lot of possible win conditions for this deck, and that is what makes it so deadly. So let's get in here and take a look at it. I mean, this deck really just, it has a lot of ways to win the match potentially. And it doesn't work well against certain types of decks, but it works well against quite a few. And even against the ones it sort of doesn't work well against, you can kind of usually make it work because the Spectres are very versatile. The Dark Angel, if it gets large, can be very versatile. I like to start things with the Spectre, like a Boneyard and then a Spectre, just because there's a lot of people who will play arrows, and I want to keep my positioning in case I have arrows. In case they have arrows, so that's why I'm doing that here. Let's get this back out, and then we'll play that. And as you can see, not going too badly, actually. All things considered, we are still in good shape. Do they have arrows? Even if they do, the Skull King will still survive. Get out that Spectre, and we finish them off. You know, you would think the sort of Skeleton Spectre deck is like one of the most basic decks to work with in double mana, but it still works really well, surprisingly. Even against spell decks, I found that this particular deck has so many possible ways to win that it doesn't matter if they're trying to plan against it, it still doesn't work out well for them usually. See right here, you have someone who's kind of playing against it a little bit, but this catapult puts big pressure on them. If we play this Black Witch and then get out some more skeletons, Boneyard, I mean, this is all putting some good pressure on them. And then Spectre, we put down a Skull Queen, and that's doing major damage. Another Black Witch here, and just trying to really get these Spectres going. They have an Executioner. That's what's partly causing the problem here. Let's get down another one and another Skull Queen just to double up and make sure we can get that win. Not flawless, guys, but very good. I mean, I've won the vast majority of the matches I played with this deck in this game mode. It's actually pretty crazy. I was losing a lot of matches with the other deck I was testing. I was trying to originally make an anti-spam skeleton deck by using cards like Executioner, Arrows, Inferno, all kinds of different things, but this actually works better. Why? Because it has more ways to win is what I've found. So they've played some stuff there. Now we can get down another Spectre. With two Spectres in here, it's pretty easy to just start playing things. And then if I put down a catapult, see, I have a dangerous card now in all three lanes, and it really makes it difficult for them. Now we play, oh, unlucky right there, but I think the Black Witch is going to go down. Well, oh no. Okay. Actually, the Black Witch is still alive. I was about to say, they didn't quite get her with that move. You know what? We're going to get rid of that guy, and then we'll... Okay. Plus 49. Not too bad. This is starting to lag like crazy. Get down this catapult. I need to remember my win condition cards and make sure that I'm getting them down and played. So, dang, I missed that other Spectre there. Well played, well played. It's starting to lag a lot there at the end, but that's what happens if you play a lot of skeleton type decks like that. If you get too many skeletons and archers out there, it will start to lag. But we were getting up to some pretty big Spectres, plus 40. And that wasn't even with me, like, trying, really. So, I usually try to get a Boneyard at the start. That's been my key card. Go-to is, like, Boneyard and then transition into Spectre, just to try and keep good positioning. But right here, it's going to be trickier than I was anticipating. Ooh, and they're playing a lot of skeletons. This would be bad if they get a... Yeah, if they get the right cards out here, this could get nasty pretty quick. I'm going to try and take out that middle lane with some better cards right there. See, we have to get through. We have to break through that very, very quickly. They don't have a Skull Queen out, so I'm still in better shape, arguably. But we need to get this Spectre really put out here. And then if I can get the catapult in the top lane, that'll put a lot of pressure on them. 2 catapults out now. A lot of pressure down on them. I need to stop up that middle lane. And yes, the catapults once again really applied the key pressure right there. But it's just a combination of those 3 cards. Really, not so much a Dark Angel, actually. That card could probably almost be replaced, but sometimes it comes in handy. I would say the 3 cards that are doing it are the Spectre, Skull Queen, but then Secret Weapon, Catapult. The thing is, the Catapult just has a lot of cards to block for it in this particular game. I mean, in this particular deck. So that's why it's working so well. Because it just gives them one more thing in another lane that they have to try and deal with. And here, once again, we have exactly the cards I was looking for. Start out with that Boneyard. And they come in with kind of a nice play. I'm going to try and keep positioning. And then go for a Spectre. Ooh, okay. So we'll go Black Witch here because I can see what they're doing. And, okay. Yeah, this might not be so good. But we're going to try and get the catapult out anyways because I think with 2 catapults, it's going to be a lot of pressure on them. And might be able to win it. I don't know. Probably not, actually, at this point, but we're getting close. I'm trying to block them really, really well here. Oh, no, come on, block. No, I'm not going to get it. Wow, that might have just saved me. No, it definitely did not save me. So we're going to get this going, and then what I want to do is really just play the Dark Angel. I think it might work well here. I'm just trying to really... Oh, it's only a +1. Oops. Trying to cover the bases in all these lanes. I can see there's a problem in the middle lane, so we're going to just throw that down and then try to keep it covered nicely here with catapults in 2 lanes. That should really start to put some additional pressure on them. Come on, we really need to hold off in that top lane and block bottom lane. Skull Queen might help here, might help. Sure, let's go the Skull Queen. And that is it, guys. That is it. They were fighting back, well played. But I just had a little bit more there, and the catapult over time, if you're kind of in a stalemate situation, the catapult can really, really help out. Let's get some more skeletons out there. And then we go with the catapult. And then Skull Queen. We'll try and get our positioning back, which may be tricky, but should be able to do it. Have a good array of cards now. Just need to try and get some of the cards out there that are harder for them to take out, like the Spectre, Skull Queen, etc. I don't know, man. Here's a +12. Come on, I really, really have to get this. I'm lacking in options here, folks. Because they're going to take me out if I don't really get the pressure down right now. The pressure has to go down here. Come on. Come on. Maybe. Can I get it? Oh, oh, well played. Wow. Wow. That was really close. I just had this sense of urgency, and I knew they were going to take me out unless I played every troop card I had and just tried to really go at them with the Skull Queen. And again, we have our starting cards. It's just incredible with 2 Boneyards and 2 Spectres in this deck, how I can just get this starting group out so easily. And unfortunately, here's another rushing deck, and it's not looking very good for me. I need to try and take out that standard bearer. Would be really ideal. And now get a catapult down. I'm in better shape now. This may be what I needed here in order to get this win potentially. So let's put a 3rd card out, 3rd dangerous card out there. And unfortunately, they've got a lot of stuff happening as well. I'm going to go with a Black Witch. And then try to get an Archer's Tribe. I really need to get the Skull Queen down. That's a card I'd really like to get in play here, because it should start to help win me the match a little bit more. Now we need to try and get another blocker in front of that catapult. Get a catapult in this lane, and we are finished against them. So again, just when I can work that deck well, it just really, really, really works. Let's open up this victory chest. And nothing too crazy. I always think I'm going to get a legendary, and honestly, one of the times I did get a legendary, I didn't even get it, I almost didn't get it recorded. I had to start up the recording, and I was so afraid it was going to exit out of the screen where I opened the chest. So the Dark Angel doesn't really seem to be helping. I keep ignoring it in a lot of matches, and that was not so good. I just lost my Spectre, and I really need that card, so not good. But I should be able to take out... Well, I don't know. Come on, get closer. I need this to get closer. Okay, I have a Black Witch eligible lane here in the top lane. That really needs to go down. And let's put the Skull Queen up there. Okay, this is better. This is better. Not great, but better. And then again, really need to get like a Skull King down here. This is better because now I've got the catapult working. And let's put a 2nd dangerous card out there. And then 3rd dangerous card, because they sort of bit on the Spectre with that dragon. And then the catapults, just really making quick work of that person. I still really like Boneyard even after it's been up to 5 mana. When it was at 4 mana, it was really, really good. I think this just highlights how good it really was at 4 mana. It was kind of an overpowered card. So, yes, I got the 10 out of that. Yes, I got the plus 10. So now we can do this, and then we play our catapult, and we should be able to out DPS them. Should have played that in the middle lane, but we're still okay, I think. Now we can go with the Skull King and some more skeletons. And I think we're good to go. Another catapult. That should do it. That's the end of this match. Game over. Game over. Well played. Well played. Well played. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments about this video and what other types of content I should create. I thought this was a pretty cool deck, actually. It's one of my favorite decks I've maybe ever used in double mana. So maybe subscribe if you are new to my channel for more Castle Crush content. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, the OrbitGuy Castle Crush channel, not my main channel. That's where I'm posting Castle Crush now. And thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.